latitudes are the parallels, circles drawn on the surface of the earth. Meridians are the imaginary semicircles that run in the north-south direction and joins the North Pole and the South Pole. All meridians are of the same length and meet at the poles. These lines are drawn from pole to pole. Interesting fact, the word meridian originated from the Latin word meridis, which means midday. It is from the word meridian that we get words such as ante-meridiem, AM, meaning before noon, and post-meridiem, PM, meaning afternoon. That means when we are talking about the time that is before the noon or morning, we use AM, or when we say PM, that means it is about after the noon, the night time or the evening time. Now let us read some important features of meridians. Unlike parallels, all meridians are starting from the same point, that is North Pole, and end at the South Pole. And hence all meridians are of the same length. As you can see in this image, the meridians are starting at the North Pole and they ends at South Pole. If you remember, the parallels are the complete circles and they are having their different position. But all the meridians starts from North Pole and end at South Pole. Because of this, the length of all the meridians is equal. The maximum distance between any two meridians is at the equator. So it means if you see in this image, the distance between any two meridians is maximum at the equator. But when we move towards the North Pole or the South Pole, the distance between any two meridians keeps on decreasing. See in this image, the length is decreasing. Meridians are perpendicular to parallels. That is, meridians cut the parallels at right angles. See in this image, they are cutting at right angle. Meridians are used to measure the distance in the east to west direction. As they are the longitudes, so they are used to measure the distance in the east and west direction. To locate any of the place on the surface of the earth, we use parallels of latitudes and meridians of longitudes. It is important to know about longitudes because just latitudes are not sufficient for locating places on the earth. Longitudes could be clearly understood by questioning, what if two countries, islands or any other regions are located in the same latitude? For example, look at the map carefully. Mexico, Algeria, Egypt, India and many more countries lie on the Tropic of Cancer. But is it sufficient to express the position of the countries? How do we express their position? The answer to these is meridians of longitudes. We have already studied that to number the parallels we start from the equator. In the same way, we need a starting point to number the meridians. In 1884, it was decided to fix Greenwich, which is a place near London, United Kingdom, as the starting point for numbering meridians. You can see here on the map, it is Greenwich, which is located near London. The meridian that passes through Greenwich was marked as 0 degree. And the name given to this meridian was prime meridian. The longitude of a place is measured east or west of the prime meridian. Same way as the latitude of the place is measured north or south of the equator. Meridians are also drawn at intervals of 1 degree in the same way parallels are drawn. If we move away from the prime meridian towards the east or the west, now look carefully, this is the prime meridian which is marked as 0 degree. So, when we will move towards the east direction, we will mark them as 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree and so on. Same will be done towards the west direction. When we will reach halfway round the earth, halfway means when we will complete the numbering in eastern hemisphere as well as in the western hemisphere, then we will reach at the back of prime meridian. As you can see in this image, this is 170 east and this is 170 west. So after these two meridians, we are having only one line, and the meridian that is 180 degree east and 180 degree west will be the same line. Hence, there are 180 meridians towards the east of the prime meridian and 180 meridians towards the west of the prime meridian. So, students, can you tell me how many meridians are there in total? Yes, you are right. There are 360 meridians in total. It is not like parallels, as 180 degree east and 180 degree west meridian is the same. So, students, in the beginning we read that these parallels and meridians are drawn to find out the location of places on the earth. But how do we calculate that? How is the place located on the globe? Let's see. We have seen that meridians cut parallels at right angles, that is 90 degree. These parallels and meridians form a network of lines on a globe, and this is called a grid. Please see the picture carefully. This is called a grid. Let's try to understand this with an example. If we want to know which continent is located at 30 degrees south and 140 degrees east, first we will identify the latitude line along with the hemisphere. So here it is written that it is 30 degrees south and 140 degrees east. So that means we are talking about the southern hemisphere and the eastern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere lies below the equator and the eastern hemisphere lies towards the right of prime meridian. So that means the location of that continent will be in this area, right? The next step is to find out the values of latitudes and longitudes. The value of latitude is 30 degrees south. The 30 degrees south is here. This parallel is 30 degrees south. The next is the value of the longitude, that is 140 degree east. So the value that is given here is 120 and 150. That means the value that is in mid is 135. So just beyond this we are having our 140 degree east meridian. So as we can see that this is the location where both the parallel and the meridians are crossing each other, and they are crossing in the Australia. That means the continent that lies in 30 degrees south and 140 degree east is Australia. In this way, we used to find out the location of the place. Thus, to summarize, we can say that to locate a place, we must know the values of its parallels or latitudes and its meridians or longitude. The point at which the parallel and the meridian cross each other is the location of that place. Before ending the lesson, let's know the difference between parallels and meridians. They run in the north-south direction and meridians run in the east-west direction. Parallels are the complete circles and meridians are the semicircles. The distance between any two parallels always remain the same, and the distance between any two meridians is maximum at the equator, and it keeps on decreasing as we move away from the equator towards the poles. The length of all the parallels decreases as we move away from the equator. The length of all the meridians is same. There are total 181 parallels and there are 360 meridians.